this one's... Okay, welcome back to my channel. Bendiciones. Te invito a cocinar en mi cocina. I can't believe I just said that. I just said I invite you to cook with me in my kitchen. So today, I thought it would be interesting to switch it up. I know you guys wanted to see patelitos. Y'all wanted to see my sofrito. Y'all want to see all of the Hispanic food. Yes. But for me, the way I look at food is different. I see it as almost like a language in itself, a conversation that we have without words that unite us. Who doesn't like good food? And being here in America, it's like a melting pot of just different cultures and different cuisines. And I find it interesting that something that I grew up with, such as Spam, in other cultures and in other places around this world, they also have Spam incorporated in their cuisine and in their culture as well. I grew up with my mom, you know, making white rice, fried Spam, avocados, maybe a banana. And this is something that we ate, you know, in times where money was tight. It was a struggle meal for us. And it's interesting how in Korea, Spam is considered a luxury item. It's given as a gift and it's expensive over there. And in Hawaii, it's something that they make in Spam Musubis. So I find it interesting how this one product is sort of interpreted in how the conversation has started with one common ingredient. So I approach things like this differently, and I thought it would be interesting to challenge myself to learn about other cuisines and incorporate it into my own culture's cuisine and create a fusion so that we can start having a conversation around food and see how it unites us in ways that most people don't think of. So with that being said, we're cooking in real time, so I want to get this show started and hurry up because I don't want to be in the kitchen all day. So I'm going to go grab a pot because one of the most important ingredients in Spam Musubi is rice. So I'm going to get a pot and we're going to start some rice. Ay, Dios. So has anybody here had Spam Musubi before? Now, the reason why I'm making this is because I have a really big schedule next week. And I'm going to be busy. Next week, I have one day off. So I want to make myself a lunch that I can take to work. And it's real easy peasy. Now, I hope I have everything because I was rushing to do all this on top of like getting everything ready. But we're not going to talk about it. We're just going to go with the flow because that's real life. So now that I have that rinsed and clean, we're going to come back over here in this little stove area. And we are going to start the rice. If I could remember where I put the rice. I should have had everything ready. I know. Okay. Here's the rice. Here's the rice. Okay. I have something else in here. Coconut milk. Now, I'm going to make a little alterations to my Spam Musubi because I'm going to cater it to my taste buds. Now, I want you to see any recipe that I show you from this moment on. I want you to see it as just like the base recipe, but switch it up how you like. You know, try something new. If you don't like something, don't put it in. If you like something, add it in. It's not really like a one size fits all. You can alter it to your taste buds. So just because I'm doing it this way, and trust me, this way is definitely not the traditional way, because I'm going to be creating a sort of fusion. You know, I'm going to give it a little like Afro-Latina Boricua touch. So with that being said, I'm going to put out some of the ingredients. I have my rice right here, and I need a bowl. Now today I'm going to be using Jasmine rice. Now you can use Japanese sticky rice, you can use sushi rice, you can use basmati rice. But I would stick with a short grain rice because you want the rice to be sticky so that it can compress and take the shape that you want it when all is said and done. So my rice of choice, because I want something fragrant, is going to be jasmine rice. And I don't really cook with measurements. I just sort of eyeball everything. So I am going to cook like about half the bag of rice. And this is a 2-pound bag, so 1 pound of rice. Oh, but rice grows, so let me not. Oh, that's nothing. Okay. Here's the rice. So now we're going to take it over to the sink and we're going to wash our rice twice. Now, I don't know if you wash your rice. I wash my rice. My mother washed her rice, and I'm pretty sure her mother and her mother washed their rice. So I wash my rice and I wash it twice. Like a lot of things that you should wash more than once, but we're not going to get into that. Like your hands. So I want you guys to be safe out there. Make sure you're washing your hands. When you enter your house, wash your hands. When you enter someplace and you leave, wash your hands. Like, I know a lot of people sanitize their hands, but nothing can replace just washing them. Is this going to be enough rice? I have a feeling this might not be enough rice for what I'm trying to do. I'm going to go with my gut feeling, and I'm going to add a little more rice. I don't know. I've been cooking for so long, I can kind of gauge how much rice I need. So I feel like it's not enough rice by touching it. So I'm just going to add a little more. I'd rather have more than less, because I can always give the rest to like my coworkers or something like that, you know? Trust me, the food won't go to waste. I should actually make a whole bunch of these for my coworkers where I'm training at next week. That would be a good idea. All right. I think I might actually make this again. So, traditional spam musubi uses just plain rice. I grew up with coconut rice. So, I'm going to deviate from the traditional, and I'm going to give it a little Caribbean twist, and I'm going to make jasmine coconut rice, because I think there's nothing more amazing than fragrant rice. That type of rice that it just perfumes the space and it smells really good. That's what I'm gonna do. So with that being said, I have my little coconut milk, and I'm going to see if I remember. Where is there a can opener? Oh, no. I remember this. Hold on. I remember this. It's not in here. Okay. It's not in here. Oh. Here it is. Always wash your lids. Always wash your lids. You've been making cilantro lime rice? Oh, I love cilantro lime rice. Okay. Oh, how do you use this? I think this is how you use it. Did this even cut anything? Are you... Oh, God. Open. How do you use this? How do you work? I've never seen one like this. Have you seen one like this? I've never seen one like this. You know what? You're praying for my downfall. You're praying for it. Ahí está. Cut it. Ahí. Did it beat me? No. You see what never giving up gets you? It gets you an open can of coconut milk. So now that we have that open, let's go back to the stove. That was louder than I intended. Grabbing a little olive oil. Because the rice is gonna take 20 minutes, you know? But once the rice is done, we're good. We're good. It's not gonna take long at all. This is like something so quick and easy. You can make this with instant rice, the one that you microwave, and just like wet it a little bit so that it could be a little more sticky. Let me grab my salt. Okay. A little bit of oil in the bottom of the pan. Now we're gonna toast the rice. That's the one thing I love about jasmine rice, is that it's fragrant from the beginning to end. Oh my God. Now you want to toast the rice until it starts to get white and kind of like chalky looking. Trust me, it's just going to make the rice more aromatic, and it's just, trust me. Okay, now that we're there, I'm going to add 1/3 of a can of the coconut milk. And then I'm going to add some water. And we just want it to come right above the rice. Ooh. I need a little more water. I'm going to show you what it looks like. So a little good indicator is a knuckle, 1 knuckle worth, right above the surface of the rice. Now you're going to put this on high heat and you're going to let this bubble. Now I'm going to get a little spoon and I'm going to taste it for salt. And then we're going to keep it moving. Definitely not enough salt. Sorry about that. Good. Okay. Now that that is done, let's get that out of the way and let's clean as we go, because I don't want a whole pile. There. That's out of the way. Now, well, maybe I could go over there so we can cut some of this other stuff. But I think I like it a little bit better here. You always clean as you go also. So, of course, here's the Spam. Let's go ahead and open this puppy up. Now, I chose to do the Spam light. You can do whatever Spam you want, or you can omit the Spam because I have another way of making this. It's going to be vegan friendly. Now, normally I wash my Spam, but you don't want to wash the Spam. You don't. And make sure you keep this and clean this out because you're going to need this. Okay, let's grab a knife. Now you want the pieces to be kind of semi-thick. Oh, I messed that last one up. Don't worry. That doesn't matter. Now here's this when we're gonna make things interesting. We're gonna take this, push it to the back burner. Because how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 burners. You know this is a dream right here, right? This is a dream. This is a dream. Okay. Get that out of the way. And let's get this out of the way. Because we don't need this right now. So this can be moved. Okay. Let's talk about sauces. Now, traditionally, Spam Musubi is made with teriyaki, like a little glaze that they put. I went to this Hawaiian barbecue place and I asked for some teriyaki packets. So I have this, but I'm going to show you how to make a teriyaki-esque sauce if you don't have teriyaki sauce. So I'm going to show you different options because we're going to create different sauces to like almost like season and base our Spam in. Oh, the rice is almost ready. It has met the level of the it's almost at the level of the rice. Oh, I'm excited. Okay. Come look at the rice. See the rice? It's met the level of, the water has met the level of the rice is what I'm trying to say this whole time. So now that it's done that, we're going to do this. We're going to stir the rice. Ahí. just gonna have to do it like that. Normally I put a plastic over it and then you lower the heat. And you set it for 20 minutes. Oh, that's 20 seconds, girl. Timer, 20 minutes. Start. Now the rice is done. So while that's cooking, we're gonna make our own little teriyaki soy sauce. In this little pan right here. Now, I try to save money on ingredients, so I went to Whole Foods and I got some brown sugar and some soy sauce packets. That's all you're gonna need for this sauce in particular, right here. Oh, that's the teriyaki sauce. I'm gonna show you how to make your own sauce. Let that heat up a little bit. I didn't think it was gonna take this long to open up all the sauce packets. Now me trying to open up all these soy sauce packets. You're like, why didn't you get a bottle of soy sauce? Because I had all these packets and I was like, let me just use them, right? That's what they're here for. To use them. But I didn't know I was going to have to be opening up all these packets. Honey. Okay. 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 I'm going to start paying attention to what y'all saying, but I'm just trying to get the thing started because I'm not going to be here all day cooking over this stove, honey. This is supposed to be quick and easy. Now that we got the soy sauce in the pan, put that on low, and we're going to add some brown sugar. I'm going to let the brown sugar dissolve in there, and we're going to let this thicken up into a sauce. Okay. So while that's thickening, I'm going to grab my air fryer. Boom. Oh no. I'm going to have to turn on this light over there. Hold on. Okay. We're back in action. Let me clean up my area, and then I'll get back to you guys. You're going to need honey and sriracha because that's going to be our next seasoning that we're going to do. Okay. Okay, perfect. Cleaned, white, good. Let that bubble away. Just because I feel like it, I'm going to add some garlic. You see, you can change the recipe however you want. You don't have to stick with the exact recipe because there is no exact recipe. Okay. Mmm. That's good. That's good right there. So now, aluminum foil, air fryer. You plop that sucker down. Here's your Spam. You're going to take your Spam pieces, line them up into the air fryer because we're making this real easy for us. Okay. Spam. We're not going to turn it on yet because we need to make one more sauce. So in another bowl, you're going to take some sriracha. And you're going to take some of this honey packet. You know what? I'm not going to mess with this honey. We're not doing that. Look how thick the sauce got. That's what you want it to look like. Reduced. I'm going to take some honey. A honey sriracha glaze. Now, the list goes on and on. You can create whatever flavor combination you would like to season your Spam. You don't even have to season it if you don't want to. You don't even have to season it. So I just want you to know that you don't have to follow my exact recipe. Like you said, like I showed you, I got a store-bought teriyaki. I'm going to season probably two of these. Two of these right here. With that one. And then with our homemade sauce, I'm going to sprinkle a couple of others. I'm going to show you the difference of if you make your own sauce versus if you just buy teriyaki sauce. But look how easy I made this sauce. It's so easy to make. You don't ever have to buy teriyaki sauce again, I'm telling you. Then the sriracha honey. And just because I feel like I did that thing with this sauce, I'm going to season the other ones with this sauce as well. So I'm going to show you what it looks like. These two right here, they were the store-bought teriyaki. These are homemade teriyaki. There's a difference. It's lighter in color. So now we're going to put that in there. Turn that on. The Spam is cooking. Now, because of course, you know, I am extra AF, I am going to create a fusion, Caribbean fusion musubi. And I will be making that with sweet plantain right here. I'm not paying attention to anybody. I'm cooking. Stop paying attention to the comments. Just watch me. Since I'm creating a fusion, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take some sweet plantain. This is like a staple in like Caribbean cuisine. A lot of people call them maduro. Look how beautiful that is and how simple that was. Take the skin. Let's throw that away. This little teriyaki sauce that we made, look at that. That beautiful teriyaki sauce, we're going to put it in here. Because we're going to still use that. Look at that. When you clean things right away, everything comes off. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to slice this the long way. And I'm going to do it kind of relatively thin. There you go. Now, of course, because we're multitasking queens, so I'm going to put it here. Here on this back pan, see, we have the rice there. Here in this back pan, we're heating it up. We're gonna grab some avocado oil. Just a thin layer to coat the bottom of the pan. Now I'm only gonna fry half of these plantains plain with just the oil like this. Okay, that oil was not hot at all. Just let the oil get hot. We got 4 minutes on the rice. 4 minutes on the rice. Oh. See what the Spam is looking like? Let's flip it and let's baste it again. Take it off the stove. Okay. Okay, calm down. You see how it gets thicker? That's what you want to see. It's off. Cool. Back to here. And allow those to cook. What are y'all saying? Oh, she said, oh, now we can cook. Yeah, honey, she is making Spam Musubis because this is going to be my lunch for work all week. This is what I like about Spam Musubis is that it's something that traditionally is what is a grab and go. You get it like at 7-Eleven. It's like a sandwich. Like a sandwich. My rice is almost done. Are you guys enjoying this so far? I'm making spam musubi. Are you guys enjoying this so far? I wanted to make this like an all-day celebration, so I'm cooking real time. I mean, y'all wanted me in the kitchen, right? I'm in the kitchen. Hi. Hi. The alarm is about to go off. Okay. The rice is done. The rice. Look at that. Do you not see that? Fluffy rice. Cover that, put it back, because we don't need it right now, but we want it to stay hot. Pull out those plantains. Now with these right here, I'm going to treat those a little different. I'm going to get some raw organic sugar. And I'm going to sprinkle it on the sweet plantains. So as you saw, I sprinkled those with sugar. This is what it's looking like. And I'm going to slop that in the oil. And it's going to create a caramel. Because we want different tastes, we want different textures. We want to switch it up. We don't want to have the same old flavor. We want to give texture, we want to give flavor. We want to switch it up. Look at the way those spams are looking. That looks good. That looks good. Let those cook. Okay, I'm gonna wash my hands. And we're gonna start cutting some stuff because we're gonna use this oil again. Now here is when I pull out the green onions and the garlic. And I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do with this. Let me get rid of this. Multitasking. How do you feel about the multitasking? Am I killing it? I know, right? Come on with the likes. Are y'all not impressed? I'm just gonna peel and cut the garlic. Come on, garlic peel. Come on, get off. You know what? Garlic peel, you're annoying. Okay. Peeling garlic is so tedious. I'm telling you this. I should have just gotten them already peeled, but I never do. I always get the ones that you gotta do it yourself. And look, all of it is like sticking to my fingers. The Spam is done. Okay. With this garlic that you could barely see, I'm just gonna roughly chop it. Nothing special about it. Right? And I'm gonna fry it. Now we definitely don't want to burn the garlic, but we do want to fry it. Okay. So we have our sweet plantains with the sugar and without the sugar right here. We got our Spam. We have our garlic frying. I'm going to clean off my surface area and then I'll be right back with you guys. Okay. I have green onion. Okay, now we're going to just chop. Okay, green onion cut. Let's get back to this garlic. Let's see what it's looking like. And what's the good thing about this oil? The oil got the sugar a little bit. Now it got the flavor from the garlic. So I would use this oil maybe on toast, you know, to season it. So don't throw this oil away because you spent all this time seasoning the oil. You might as well use it for other things. Okay. Okay. Now, just these green parts of the green onion, I'm going to add to the oil to fry. Just the green parts. Not this white part right here. Let me check on the spam. Look at how beautiful that is. Look at that. That spam is full of flavor. Mmm. Mmm. That's good. Make the teriyaki sauce. It's worth it. Let me taste some of this rice. If you could smell this rice, look at that. Mmm. hot. It's hot, but it's good. All right. Are y'all still with me? We good? Oh my God. You can change the recipe. You can add pineapple. You can add whatever you want. It's not a one size fits all. Are y'all enjoying this? So y'all missed this? How do y'all feel? This is like all new. This is happening. This is reality. Hello, this is reality. I'm actually doing this. I want this to be crispy. The little green onion bits. I want that to be crispy and fried well. Okay. I'm gonna move this aside. So I'm gonna create an assembly line for these over here so that we can have better flow. Oh my God. Cooking is hard work, guys. Y'all like it when I cook, but it's hard work. Right here. This is where we're at. Oh, please stay. No? You don't want to stay? You don't want to stay? Okay, perfect. Spam. There, there. This. You held on to it. Okay. I need a little bowl. I'm gonna use this bowl. It's clean. We have our teriyaki sauce right here that we made. That's right there. We also have sesame oil. This one's fancy. Sesame oil. I have furikake, which is like a Japanese rice seasoning. Now, these are all optionals. You could just have plain rice, but you know me, I want to be extra, so I'm going to be switching up the flavors with different condiments. So this is the furikake. It's just like toasted sesame seeds, seaweed, things like that. Remember to pull out this silica gel packet out of it. Also, a really important ingredient that you're going to need is nori wraps. Okay? So now that we got everything, let's grab our rice. Let's grab our bowl. And let's start making spam musubi. Now, I'm going to make one like the most traditional way. And then I'm going to show y'all how I'm going to create a little fusion out of it. So here, gonna place that inside your little spam box. You're gonna take your hot, steamy rice. You're gonna stuff it in the bottom. Like that. Stuff that all the way in the bottom. Make sure you really press it. There. You take a piece of spam, put it in there. That's the sriracha one. You take your nori. Take a couple of sheets. Okay. Here you go. A spam musubi. This one's really, really hot. But that's like the basic one right there without burning all my fingers off. So be careful. Now, the trick is repeating that process all over again. But this time, we're going to switch it up. I'm going to show you how I'm going to switch up the flavors. And I'm going to give a little fusion to the mix. Now, if I had scissors, that would be ideal. But I don't. I left my scissors upstairs. So I'm cutting my nori a little, like, not the way you're supposed to cut it, but do not worry. So, to this little bowl right here, we're going to take some of this jasmine rice. We're going to dump it in there. Cover that back up. And then I'm going to take some of those green onions, the fried bits, add that into the rice. The fried garlic, add that into the rice. And then the fresh green onions, add that into the rice. And start mixing that. Then I'm going to take this rice. I'm going to pack it in the bottom. Take a spam. Okay. Grab your nori. We're going to pull this up. Okay. That's the second one that I messed up. But you get the point. This is basically how you make it. Okay, 2 down. And I'm going to create the fusion one because this is overwhelming. It looks pretty overwhelming, but it's really not that overwhelming. I'm actually going to take all of this fresh, like the fried garlic and everything, and I'm going to dump it into this bowl with the rice because I just think that's a good flavor combination, personally. So let's do another one. I'm going to eat this later. I'm going to do like one more and we're going to move on because I'm going to be here all day making spam musubis. I'm going to grab an avocado because you already know avocado. Let's cut into it. Perfect avocado. I'm going to score it. All right. Grab my little paper. Grab my rice. Add that in the bottom. Right? After I add that, squish that down. I'm going to add some furikake. Like that. Then some sweet plantains. Then a piece of spam. Oh no. Avocado. avocado. Then your piece of Spam. Press that down. So much. Didn't mean to throw that. Look at that. Tell me that's not beautiful. You plop that sucker right on the nori. Then you fold that over. Flip that bad boy. Then you take the sesame oil right here. You rub that. And then boom. This is my fusion Spam Musubi. Okay. Now, we done watch me make it. You can create your own recipe. And now I'm going to taste my own. The sweet plantain, the avocado. If you have not tried it, I encourage you to make this. I'm going to clean up the kitchen, but I'm going to finish making them. But I'm going to get off camera, and I will see you guys soon. So until next time, espérate. That was actually really, really good, and I'm hungry. I haven't eaten all day. I have not eaten all day, so. All right, guys. That was actually really, really good. Like, OD, really, really good. The avocado, the sweet plantain adds that little sweet touch. The nori, it's 10 out of 10. So, until next time, aloha, and see you later.